Hello everyone and welcome back to XD's Shelves. Today we're taking a sneak peek behind the shelves. Behind the Shelves is just a series of goings-on and updates in respect to, well, me. So if you haven't seen it yet, feel free to check out my intro to YouTube video or any of the trailers for my main work, Will You Lead Us? They're available on my channel. For now, let's get on with it. Before we start though, I do want to mention that I usually have a content warning for works I make. However, I do not intend to do so for anything behind the shelves. My life is full of ups and downs, and unless I'm mentioning something very intense or graphic, I will not be adding a trigger warning. As a general rule though, I will mention that I do have mental health issues and topics of depression, anxiety, and well-being will be brought up often. This video series behind the shelves is much more casual and personal. I don't think I'll be going into extensive detail unless I need to or it's been heavily requested. Alright, thanks for listening. Let's proceed. I gotta say, August was a hell of a month for me. I mean, I've just started promoting myself as a writer and I've made goals and schedules for myself and I'm doing things I've never done before. It's crazy. If I don't go in order, I'll lose track of what I'm talking about and we'll sit here forever. I can't have that. I'm not verified, so YouTube only gives me like 15 minutes. So, okay, here we go. I think I've got it. Okay, so at the beginning of August, my cousin got married. This guy is like my brother, okay? His parents were like my second parents. His father passed this January of 2021. It was a very difficult loss. We also lost my grandfather last April 2020. So, yeah, none of us are over it yet. If that wasn't emotional enough, turns out the happy couple was expecting. They had their gender reveal at the wedding. It's male. After that emotional roller coaster, I had about 2 days to get ready for a 4-day vacation in San Francisco. My boyfriend / SO, significant other, bless his heart, he actually has some friends. If it weren't for him, I don't think I'd ever get out of the house. I mean, I have a couple of friends, good close friends, but the point here is my SO is social, and we were invited to one of his friends' 21st birthday. 7 of us got together and rented this awesome Airbnb in downtown Rio Vista. It was wonderful. If you want to hear about the trip, check out my Tumblr. My SO inspired an entire post. I also have a more in-depth article on the happenings of my life on my website. Anyways, I was working on Will You Lead Us and was having some technical issues. I hit up Tails and waited for their response. In the meantime, I got an offer for writing children's books. I'm still in a probationary phase, but it's still super exciting. Also, in the meantime, I received the cover for another series I had, just that I wasn't notified, so I didn't realize this until later, like around the time Tails got back to me. Was notified that the technical issue I was facing with Will You Lead Us had already been under observation and was being given priority. Cool. But that meant that until there was a fix, Will You Lead Us couldn't be published. Well, Will You Lead Us is now on hiatus. But this is when I discovered the book cover for Semi Hemi Demi Semi Quaver, SHDSQ for short. This prompted me to write for it. Finally, I've had it sitting in my series info for a few months now, so I wrote episode 1. Hello, my name is... And now it's live. I'm working on episode 2, and it should, hopefully, be out in a few weeks. Of course, I had other stuff going on, you know? I'm a mod for the Tails Discord server, and I take that very seriously. I love the community, and I'm honored to put back into it. I also host creation challenges there. Pro tip: want some really basic social media promo? Join the Tails server and win a weekly challenge. Yeah, so I've got that going. New winners every week kind of deal, so that's a bit of work. Luckily, the other mods are super awesome and back me up. Outside of Tails? Oh gosh, I've got a lot going on. This is the most social I've ever been in my life. I've never had social media platforms before high school, and even then I only had an Instagram. Now I'm on all these platforms trying to promote myself and believe in myself. And you know what? I see progress. I see change and improvement. I got a job offer. That's never happened for me before. Some of my family have come to see my writing as a career now, which I thought was never a viable option for me. Real talk though, I know I said I wouldn't put trigger warnings, but this is like one. Walk away if you're sensitive or skip ahead a minute or two. Okay, look, I've never been stable mentally. I've had 2 breakdowns this month, August 2021. I add that in because I hate when I'm watching something and I have no idea what the time frame is. But back to the point, I am terrified of mistakes and failure, and I have a crazy amount of self-doubt. Tails has given me so much confidence, and the community is so damn supportive, alright? Funny tidbit, in real life, I cuss like a sailor. I have to re-record so many times because of my stuttering and my proclivity for cussing. It takes me like an hour to record a voiceover for a 9-minute video sometimes. Right, well, so much for segues, but I started school on August 30th. At the moment of recording, that's yesterday. I started school yesterday. I'm a returning student. I left school due to medical issues that I haven't really gotten into yet. Nothing grievous or fatal or anything, but enough to make me quit my job and drop out of college. Mind you, at that point in time, I thought school was the only thing I was good at. I stayed home and wallowed in my self-pity and pain. This was early 2019. By 2020, I felt like I had training for the quarantine, honestly. Now, August 2021, I'm returning to take a math and English course. It's kind of scary to me, but I know I'll come out of it okay. It's like I always say, it'll all be fine in the end. If it's not, that means you haven't reached the end yet. Although if you don't know me, how would you know I say that anyway? Well, whatever. You know. Now you know. Now you know. Okay, so, alright, y'all. Really, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And I hope to see you again.